Happy Wednesday. We're going to go a couple of reports as always with Edgeful. Speak about a few things that I am seeing pre-market here, and then we'll get right into it. We can obviously see. Let's first speak about obviously the main important thing that is happening here today is FOMC. We do have USD FOMC later on today, right at 2:30, 2 o'clock Eastern time, so 8 p.m. South African time. We also got USD unemployment claims 2:30 p.m. South African time. So big day today, obviously, and I think that we just need to keep that in mind. Stocks are trading higher here pre-market. The Mag 7 all up except for Microsoft. And the DAX also actually trading higher overnight. I did not have any trades on this morning, but I did actually manage to make money, actually, funny enough, longs yesterday on the US 500. I managed to get in, scalp some longs here from this point here to the highs. I tried the longs over here. That was my initial position. Then I added in here and managed to get out on those instant funded accounts, which I am tweeting about. I'm probably going to be pushing a lot on those instant funded accounts going forward. But yeah, in terms of reports with Edgeful right now, I'm loving trading the orb. And this is something that the guys are trading with, the algos with have been trading it quite neat. And that is obviously the first 50 minutes of that market open, right? So really, really solid. The guys are crushing it, trading the orb over there. And some guys passing some prop firms there as well. So really neat to see. But yeah, in terms of levels, so let's just go to a little bit of a higher a little bit of a zoomed out perspective. We are sitting slap bang in the middle of the previous week's highs and lows. But after Wednesday, we've obviously our lows are back down here and our highs are up here. So we are sitting in the middle of that range as well. So in terms of anything going forward, we're going to obviously have to see what happens on FOMC. I did have some levels. I thought we were actually going to see higher here yesterday, back towards those previous week's highs. But let's see what happens heading into the open today. We've still got quite a bit of time. As I said, we've got that USD unemployment claims in the next 20 minutes. And then we also do have FOMC this evening. What's up, Darren? Good to have you on. Good to have you on, brother. Yes, sir. Let's go to SPX chart over here as well. Okay. As mentioned, I'm mainly trading the DAX, S&P, and NASDAQ. Those are the three that I'm kind of focused on. But yeah, we are trading, interestingly enough, underneath this 5-day moving average. These are just my higher time frames that I like to look at from a day-to-day perspective. I'm really only looking at VWAP and that 5-minute 200 EMA from an intraday perspective when actually the open happens. Because always what happens in the moment, we got to take it one day at a time. We've got some guys crushing it quite nicely here in the passing some prop firm challenges. I'm actually live in the Edgeful Discord right now. You can see over here guys passing their challenges, as you can see, and crushing it over there as well. So really, really solid work from those guys in there. And that's where I am live every single day, sharing my charts, sharing my thoughts over here. Any questions in the chat, make sure to put it in there as well. But yeah. Any questions from anyone watching here live before we get going into some more reports with Edgeful? Something that after Monday and Tuesday plays out, which is quite neat, is this opening week range report. So we can go to that opening week range report, kind of similar to how the IB report is viewed as well. Any questions? Let me know. Okay, let's go into this initial opening week range report as well, as mentioned. Okay, so basically what this is kind of viewed as is, let's go to it on, can have a look at it on the video even. Okay, so you can see that once we break the opening week high or opening week low, very rarely do we break both sides. In fact, only 27% on the video. I think NQ would be a little bit a little bit less. Let's just make sure we go to the daily time frame like this. I think NVIDIA, NASDAQ, NQ, 19% of the time. So basically what that refers to is after Monday and Tuesday sets the range. So we can actually get that up here, opening week range report like this. Okay. Opening week range like that. So essentially like this, we set a high and low. Okay. And once we take out one of these sides, which we have obviously not done yet, very rarely do we break both sides of that. So knowing that, we can probably trade in direction of that breakout. So there's a few solid reports with Edgeful. That is one of them that you obviously have to wait for Monday and Tuesday to play out. From an everyday basis, I've spoken about the orb report. I also have also spoken about that opening candle continuation report quite often, and that is actually the first hour and works quite nice on the NQ. So let's go over this. You can also on the left hand side change the settings as well. So for example, over here, let's just make sure you got to make sure that the correct timings and everything are on too. Okay, so over here we can see that the NQ, the opening candle continuation, if that first hour, this is in the last 6 months, is bullish, 80% of the time we will close as a bullish closing day, and vice versa for the shorts. Now that's something that you can really like, that I like to use personally. Okay, and again, there is those indicators as always. Yeah, like if I let's go to that opening week, opening candle continuation. Yesterday was green and we closed red. That would obviously not work. But over here, green, first hour was green. You could be maybe looking for longs into the close. First hour was red. Maybe you can be looking for shorts over there. So trading in the direction of that first hour is just another simple way of how you can use Edgeful in your own trading, right, guys? So very, very simple tactic or report that you could use to put the odds in your favor. And I think I like to use that along with the orb, as mentioned. I think the guys that are trading the orb again have been doing really, really solidly. But yeah, I think the big thing for me right now today is going to be just waiting for that initial that FOMC meeting to come out later on this evening. We'll see if you do find any trades before then. I'll keep you guys updated in the chat. But for now, I think that waiting for FOMC to come out is probably the right play. Again, if you are wanting to come have a look at those Edgeful reports or come have a look at the Edgeful Discord, the link is all in my bio over here. You actually can get a free trial to Edgeful as well. Okay, click on that and come check us out over there. So we'll see you guys in the Discord rest of the day. I hope that you have a good one. You can always go rewatch these streams live on my YouTube channel or Edgeful's YouTube channel. Yeah, look forward to the rest of the day. Let's see what happens on the open. We've got the news in 10 minutes time. And then obviously also FOMC is the main one today. Keep it